All right, Math 1, final benchmark. This is number 5. The value of the computer decreases by 35% each year. If the computer was initially sold for $1,250, which function represents the value v of t of the computer t years after being sold? All right, so if you remember exponential function, we're going to have y equals a is your initial amount times 1 plus your interest rate if it's growth, or minus, this is decrease, minus your interest rate is decay. So since this says decrease, we know this is a decay function, and so all we have to do is plug in what we have. All right, so instead of y, let's use the variables that they give us. All right, so they're going to say which function represents v of t. So we're going to have v of t instead of y. That's just in function notation. Our initial value is $1,250. And then 1 minus the interest rate. So you know that 35% can be written as 0.35 as a decimal. So we're going to do 1 minus our rate, so 0.35. And they use t instead of x, so to the t power. All right, so which one of these functions represents that? So they all have the 1250, so we know that's correct, so we just have to find one of these. All right, so 1 minus 0.35, we can rewrite that as 0.65. All right, so as long as you know the formula, this one's going to be pretty straightforward. Be careful not to just change that and put it here. It says it decreases. Remember, it decreases from 1, because 1 times 1250 is 1250. That's 100%. If we're decreasing from the initial 100%, we're decreasing it by 35%. So we're going to multiply the initial amount by 0.65 to get that decrease. These are way too big. Those would be exponential growth because they're greater than 1 instead of decay. So number 5, the correct answer is C.